Hi, this is Ebra from Copy and Creativity. Thank you for being here today. So today we are going to be learning how to basically binding this faux leather, and we're going to binding. We're going to try to do a cover 4x4 for an album. So we're going to use these 13 by 8 inches. Okay. Also, while we are doing the cover, or we are binding the cover, we are going to learn how to use these wood rulers that we have that will make our life a little bit easy. Okay, so we're going to learn how to bind this 4x4 mini album, which is going to do the cover. We're not going to do the whole album. That's going to be for the next. And also we're going to learn how to use these rulers. And for this, we're going to need this fabric glue. You can use it for fabric, legs, leather, trim, and more. So we're going to need to use this one for this. Okay. Now, I'm sorry. Now, what else are we going to use? Okay, so you have the optional to use this brush, regular brush you can find in any store. You can use the silicone too. We have it in our store. And you can use this type of brush too, and it's silicone. So silicone comes in different sizes. And you can picture these probably in the dollar store if you don't want to spend a lot. You kind of have to throw it away after one use, because it's just for only one time. And this one, if you wash it nice with the hot warm water, just right after you use it, leave it in the hot water and a little bit of soap, but the next day you can try to remove all the glue, and it's good for you. Okay, so we're going to learn how to use this one, but like I say, this one is just only for one time. So the first thing that we're going to do today, so I have my covers 4x4, and I had 2 of them, and I have 2 inches, and that goes on the middle. Okay, so the first thing that we're going to do is basically we're going to measure this is the size that we're going to learn how to cut our leather, faux leather. And you're going to need also to use a scissors, especially for fabric. Okay, so we're going to mark this one here, and we're going to need a pen or pencil. So basically I'm going to mark here, and I'm going to have my 4 inches 4x4 and mark it right here. Okay, and then we're going to mark it like this. Okay, and the reason what we're doing this is because we're going to add the glue over here, and you need to know where is the glue it's going to go. So we have that in here. Then we're going to use the T ruler, and this one is going to let us know. We mark it over here, so we put it next to it, and it's going to go right here. Okay, look. So we're going to mark it. You can mark it all the way down. Okay, you can mark it. You will not need it, but you can mark it all the way down. Okay, then we're going to have the binding. The binding goes after that. And you mark this one too. You're going to mark your rectangular over here. Okay, the next step that you're going to do is you're going to use this one too, and you're going to put it right here, and you're going to mark it. So you're marking your divisions where you're going to glue your chipboard into it, the fabric. So then you go to the next and you mark it right there. All right, we got that. Now we remove this one out of here. We use this one and we mark it outside this part. You don't need this one, so you can remove it out of here. And we have these ones right here. So you mark it out here, okay? You can use this one again. There you go. And you mark it. There you go. So we remove this one. Okay. We're not gonna need our rulers anymore. And then we're gonna cut all here. There you go. We don't need that little piece in there. And you're gonna cut this part. Okay? So that's how we're gonna have it. So all that we're gonna use this part and we're gonna use this part. Now we're gonna glue this one. You see we have the square over here 4x4. So we're gonna glue this one to here. Okay? Then this one is gonna go glue to here. So we're gonna leave that space. That way we can fold this. Okay? And then after that, we glue this one to here. And that's what we're gonna do. This is very, very easy to do. Okay. Now we need to use a little container in order for us to keep going. Alright, so I have these containers that I use, and I'm gonna add a little bit of glue over here. Enough. Okay, now these little containers, I usually buy them at the dollar store because I have a lot of them and I use it for my glues. Okay, so now we're gonna add enough glue into the fabric. You can add it to the chipboard, but you can also add it into the fabric. Okay, remember that we need to use a spatula. I forgot to let you know that we need a spatula. This type of a spatula we need. I have another one, but I don't remember what it is. So we're going to use the spatula. So we're going to use this. And I'm going to do it onto the fabric. And I'm going to just add enough. Okay. Okay, so enough. Now we're going to glue this one to here. Okay, I usually have, sometimes I forget it, a little plastic. Okay, and we're gonna use that one. We don't need this one for right now. And we're gonna spread all the glue that we add in there. Okay, we also gonna need a paper towel or a towel to remove all the excess that we have. Okay, we just need it. When you have a lot like this one over here, is the excess coming? You see, it's because you add a lot. So you just need to learn how to spread it. That way you don't have no bubbles in there. All right. Okay. So we press enough to glue our our 4x4 cover. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do the middle part, and we're just gonna glue it right here in this box. Okay, just right there. All right. Okay, and remember we use this one to divide. Okay, and that's where we're gonna put our binding. So we're gonna have it right here. Okay, we remove this one. We don't need it anymore. We make sure that it's glued into the fabric, and we need to remove all the glue that we add into it. All right, so the next part is add glue into this one right here. You see how easy it is? So we're going to add a little bit more glue here. Okay. We add this one. And remember, we have the other space. A space, and it's right here, remember? So you have to leave that space in there. Give you a minute. All right. Okay. We make sure to spread our glue. So basically we have almost done just gluing our okay. All right. So we're gonna use our other piece of our ruler or our guide. So basically we're gonna put this one on the corner like this. Okay, if you want to do it on top of it, you can do that. So we're gonna mark 4 times in every corner right here. So we mark 1, we mark 2, the other corner, and this is the 3rd corner, and this is the 4th corner. Okay, so then after that we are going to use our scissors, the fabric scissors that we use. Cut one corner, cut the other corner, cut this other corner, and cut this corner. Okay, so we have already our 4 corners cut. The next thing that we need to do, we're gonna glue this one. This is the first one that we're gonna do, and we are using this one. You can use this one, or you can start working and playing with your fabric. Okay, that way you know where you're gonna glue on it. Okay, so the first thing that we're gonna glue is right here and right here. Okay, so we're gonna start right here. Okay, we're going to add enough glue. I add a little bit over here. And then we're going to fold this one right here. Okay, so we make sure that we press, and now try to spread your glue. Okay, remove the excess that you have, all the extra glue that you have in there. Okay. Okay. It's important to always have a paper towel or a towel. That way you don't damage your fabric. Okay, that's the only thing about this. Okay. Alright. So the next one, we're gonna glue this part over here. And see, we cut exacting, and that's why it's important to have our it's important to have our rulers, our guide rulers. Okay, so we're gonna try to fold these. I'm sorry, my dog. Her name is Kylie. Okay, they're they're almost hungry. They usually eat around 5 and it's 4:28, so soon they're gonna be barking to me. All right, so then we're gonna go here and do the same thing. Okay, and the reason again why we do it on top of the towel or paper towel that you have is because we don't want to damage our fabric. Okay, well, I usually do that. There are some people they don't mind, but I think for you is the best for me to do it. Okay. Okay, so this is a trick. So you see it? We fold it nice and neat. Okay, and this glue goes away. Okay, so then we're gonna basically we still need to the glue is coming out. All right, so the next one, this part we're gonna have to kind of like, this is gonna go like this. Okay, so this is gonna fold it like this. Okay, so we kind of have to fold. I'm going to add a little bit of glue here. Okay, so we're going to fold it a little bit here, like that. All right, and then we glue it. Okay, okay, now we need to have a very thin scissors, like this one. Okay, and this one, which is gonna go like this. Cut it. I'm gonna press that one here. And we're going to add the glue just to fold the other way. There you go. Okay, now this is the part you're gonna have to stay a little bit longer and make sure okay. Remove all the excess that you have. Okay, make sure to glue this one. Basically that's the only part, but you can look at that. It's nice and neat, and when you put your paper over here, it will look nice and neat too. Okay. All right. So the next one, we'll do the same thing. We're gonna fold this one. And fold this one like that too, okay? So we're gonna add a little bit of glue. Okay. Remove all the excess that you have. And we add some more glue at the end. Okay, we're gonna remove these excess that we don't need it. Okay. Then we're gonna press, make sure okay, we need to make sure that this one okay. I'm gonna cut little this part. There you go. And basically we finish binding our cover. Okay, so that's the way to glue your album. Okay. All right, so that's all for today, and tomorrow we are going to cover this part, and basically I might do a jeans with this one or something. Okay, so we learned the basic today, and tomorrow we're going to learn probably how to do the basic binding, like what we know. Okay, how to glue it in here. All right, and cover this part. So thank you for being here, and I see you on the next video.